And we're live. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, the food delivery drivers, the round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Don't let that go over your head. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Here we are on the first Monday of the new year, 2023. Welcome to 2023, everybody who made it. Rest in peace to those who left us. And, know, healing vibrations and these things to the people them who are grieving because they lost some loved ones coming up to the end of the year or throughout 2022 and you're now here alone. All that stuff said, the show must go on. What I'm saying, one monkey don't stop no show. I'm not saying they were monkeys. I'm just saying the show must go on. Life continues. Yes. So here we are, my friend. There again, ready to do it again. Wasn't really gonna come on this morning still, because I have a house full of children. It is tradition to have all my children in one place, especially around these holidays. So right now, I have all six of them here in the house, and everybody is itching to go somewhere after this. Dad, what time are you gonna finish your show? Because they gotta go here, there, and other. I'll be on the road. I got a lot going on this week, and I feel like I owe it to the people who really do support. I left the chat open this morning. One freebie for for the start of the year, because a lot of people do support. With the people in Jamaica, and they're like, brother, I can't comment, and I've been following you for years, and it's not that I can't pay for it, is we can't get it in Jamaica. So I'm realizing that some people are alienated who really would want to come and comment on the morning thoughts and these things. So I'm gonna just leave it free, open for everybody this morning. I'm asking you to please keep it respectful and clean. I mean, you can talk like big people talk and say a little bomb, but them the thing there. But I don't want to see nobody sending nobody up under them mother and disrespecting anybody's queen and these kind of things. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Say anything, but when you start to like disrespect people's mom, then we just like block and delete and talk, dash out people and all kind of things. So here's where we are this morning. Who has their New Year's resolution intact? Let's start off there. I only have two, and I'll share them with you right away. My two New Year's resolution is go on, type on the New Year's resolution. I'm gonna big up some people in a minute. Type your New Year's resolution in the comment section. Let's see what it is. I find out that when you have a New Year's resolution and you don't say it out loud, you tend to not hold yourself accountable. But when you say it out loud, you feel like rotted. People are watching me. So if me did say me, I got take off a little 20 pound and throughout the rest of the year, people see me gaining 20 more pounds. They can point and be like, hold on there. So Flo, you get overweight, man. You said at the start of the year, so you find that the crowd holds you accountable. So I'm gonna say my two, and then you can say yours. My two New Year's resolutions are: one, I want to double my income for 2023. I want to double my income for 2023. And the second one is I want to stay healthy. Yes, I'm going to work hard at staying healthy, and I want to double my income for 2023. Healthy doesn't just come overnight. Healthy is something that we have to work at, because there's a lot of stuff out here that we can indulge in that tastes good and feel good, but it's not healthy for us. And then we find ourselves at the hospital with diabetes and this and that and all other kind of onset of things that shorten our lifespan. So I'm encouraging health and health awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because without health, you don't have nothing. I don't care how much money you have. Once your health starts to go, it's a wrap, my friend. Rich man can't buy back his health with all his millions, and he can no longer enjoy it either. So, health is where it's at. I'm going to try to stay as healthy as I can for 2023, and of course, work hard and trying to double my income for 2023. If I double my income, then I can say I'm rich. Right now, I'm not rich. Right now, I'm struggling. Somebody said, some of these people ain't balling. They just not paying bills, or they have no bills to pay. And I was explaining that to somebody. I said, I would consider myself rich, but I have 6 children. So when your money got to split 6, 7, 8 ways, right? Me have a wife, I have myself, and I have 6 children. So when your money got to split 8 ways, then you got to have a whole lot of money to call yourself rich when that money got to split 8 ways. If I you alone and I make my income, then you probably consider yourself well-to-do or wealthy, but or okay doing. But I'm not there. I struggle like everybody else. I'm still counting dollars and cents. I still count my money in Jamaican money. Every time I spend US, I count it in Jamaican money, and so, and I still do the same thing. One bag of chicken, fried chicken, brown stew chicken, curry chicken. That's what my mother used to do in a survival tactics. And these things are embedded in me. So I'm gonna tighten my belt for 2023 and try to double my income and also keep myself healthy. So Flo, I was at the show last night, didn't get any sleep and had to be at work by 7 this morning. Black Goddess Henry, let's big up some people this morning real quick, man, because it's the first, it's the first day of the new year, our first meeting for 2023. Every year, YouTube does this to the channel on into the new year, first day, the first week. Every video that we put up is like 3.5K, 5K, 2.7K. And then it's like we got to catch a rhythm back to get back to where our videos start doing the numbers that we normally do. But I've been here for a while. I've been here for years now. I know how it works, and I'm not worried about it. I see people that point out numbers to me. I'm not worried about the numbers. We put the work in, and the rest comes, right? Just stick to the grind. Stick to the grind. That's why a lot of people don't get where they think they need to get because they give up too easily. They watch numbers, them see numbers drop, they get discouraged. They think, oh, it's not doing good, I gotta quit. Don't do that. Whatever it is that you're doing, apply yourself fully, stick to the grind, right? And the rest will pay off. Hard work always pays off. Always. It's just karma and the universe and how it works. No matter what nobody want to tell you, say. All right. So whatever it is you got going on out there, you feel like giving up, you feel like it ain't really working out. I'm barely seeing a little progress. That breakthrough is coming. Stick to your grind. All right. Seymour, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Asserin, Odetta, Kerry, and Jones, thank you for being here. Rocking with us from last year to this year. Kai Tai Jai, Empress, Mervyn, The Point, Jamaica Kerr in the building. Bramo Wright, my sister Dea. Good morning, Maxine Good as Gold, Mr. Article Dan, Wayne Nathan, Janet Stewart, Andrew Skinner, Andrea Shervis in the building. Guyanese Fire, big up yourself. Thank you for being here, family. Karen Notice is in the building. Darlene Walter Riley is here. Shane Salmon, good morning. Ricky Reed is here. Senior Sexy is here. Nicole Coleman, Nicola Coleman is in the building this morning. BM is here this morning. Lessa Steph is here this morning. Thank you for being here. Real G Daya SDs. Bro Shaka, big up yourself and thank you for being here, Bro Shaka. Patty Barrett is in the building this morning as well. Thank you for being here. I don't know why them hide Tai Tai Jai Empress comment, but let me put it out there. All right. Dorothy T is here as well. Thank you for being here. Love you. Manners and respect to each and every one of them. Black Goddess Henry, thank you for being here as well. Carrie Ann Jones, big up yourself and thank you for being here. Virtuous Fire in the building. Hold on. Mine is for Jet Shelley to get healthy again, says Seymour. Oh man. Yeah, some things are not in our control. That's a wish. That's a wish. A resolution is more like something that you can work towards and accomplish. So we all wish for our sister Jet Shelley to get back in good health. She was on the live that we did leading up to the New Year's, and I was glad to see her there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, sickness is for all of us. That's why I'm gonna tell people, say, don't make fun of other people when they get sick, and mistakes are for all of us too. Don't make fun of other people's downfall when they make mistakes. I mean, some big people do some dumb stuff that requires some laughing at because you're just big and dumb. But you can tell when mistakes are made. You know what I mean? Downfall. Don't laugh at others' downfall, because today is for you, tomorrow is for me, and that's just how life is. See, we can't escape them things about sickness for sure. That's for all of us, for children, for adults, for everybody. So we just hope that, you know, Judge Shelley get her health back in check and come back 100%. Ever since I left Jamaica, listen, anytime I go to Jamaica, right, it never fails. Every year I go to Jamaica. As soon as I land in Jamaica, I can't breathe. I don't know if anybody else goes through this. I can't breathe through my nostrils. My nostrils them clog up, and then my throat start feeling like there's something in it, where you're like, and it happens for like the first 2 to 3 days that I'm there. Then my body starts to cramp up. Like I'll reach up like this, and the whole ayasa just cramp up like a big old cramp, like stitches. Then the back of my leg, my calf muscles, like my body is cramping and I can't breathe. It's weird. And then the rest of the time I'm there, it kind of goes away. Then when I come back to the US, the throat things start again. So ever since I got back, my throat been acting funny. So y'all might see me doing a lot of this. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. I have a surgery coming up that I told you all about. So may I tell you these things in a sucker? I'm not gonna wonder. So it's SouFLo then. How come I don't want nobody to think, oh, he's inconsistent. I have a surgery coming up. I just did a surgery on this eye. See, it's healing pretty well. You can now see the entire black circular part of my eye. What one want to call that scientifically. As you see in the other one, you see that growth right there that's on it. I had that removed from this eye, and now I'm going to have it removed from this eye. That surgery is scheduled for this Friday coming, starting the new year off with a surgery, right? So if you don't see me, that's what it is. Today I have a doctor's appointment. I'm supposed to go to the doctor. They will not do a surgery unless you do a full physical again. I just did a full physical for this one, but they want a full physical again for this one because they don't want to put you under the knife and then say and find out there was some other issue that caused some other issue and you didn't make it out. He went in for eye surgery and never came out, kind of thing. God forbid. But we're upful about it. We know what to expect now. I'm gonna be in pain. It was painful for about the first 2 days, 3 days, and then healing after. So we're gonna take care of that this week. I'm also gonna be on the road. I have some road trip to do. My son, my oldest, is here. He has to go back to school. He has to go back to Georgia. So I'm gonna be traveling between Georgia and Florida. You know, so if you're out there on the road, you might see me on that stretch of the road, 9-5, meet people out there all the time. And that's that. And then the kids are going back to school and all this other stuff, you know, natural, normal parent stuff. I forgot drop off this one, pick up that one, do this, do that, and that other. Why? Work as a parent never stops. A responsible parent, anyways. Sometimes I say, yo, the money who now do them responsibilities. More cussing with someone cause sometimes I feel like me can't get no rest. And I'm like, I could see why. I could see why somebody would like take the easy road out. Yeah, you're not ready for all that. But make sure you're ready for all that before you start have children or before you start breed somebody daughter. Here. And also for the men, please remember, if you breed somebody daughter, you and her might not have to be together for life, but at least be together, be there for your children always. And women, ladies, a lot of it has to do with your choice as well. All right. So start choosing better. Choose a man that you know that if anything happens down the road, you know, his character stands out more than anything else. So if anything happens down the road, I know for sure that he's going to be there for his children. Stop breed for people, baby daddy, who have 4 picnic already, them don't support. And of course, them expand social media or stop breeding for people because him car look nice or because him walk bandy leg or bow leg or all kind of dumb different reasons that y'all breed for man for. Start making better decisions. One thing Shakira knows for sure, right? And we can say it day in, day out, and my children know it. And my track record is proven. I ain't going nowhere. When it comes to my children, that's my priority. So no matter what happens between me and their mother, midday, and you need to start making those kind of decisions. See, we have to start from the root again and build again and make sure these youths come out less traumatized than generation before and these kind of things. We still depend on some positive stuff, you know. It's 2023, new year. Some of the things though we still need to continue and build on. With that said, Intimate Jamaica 2023 was a huge success. I don't know if y'all seen the highlights. I would encourage you to go over to Onstage TV with Mr. Winfred Williams them and go look at the concert that Buju Banton, Beres Hammond, with Taurus Riley and Marcia Griffiths and some others performed at, had. While I was there in Jamaica driving around, I saw the big flyer, them poster banners and stuff. I just couldn't stay for it. And I wish I had stayed for it. Like, I knew it was going to be big. It's Buju Banton. I knew it was going to be huge. I was there when Buju came home, and me and Wifey fly down, and we went to that. And him ram up the stadium, pack up the place, and gave a electrifying performance. I said to myself then, I said, Buju, I hope Buju really understands who he is in this whole thing. You know, he's like a national treasure, really. Not somebody for just jump on anybody's stage show. And I hope he doesn't play himself. You know, some artists just jump on any stage show, pick up any check from anywhere, and then they get overexposed. And then people start look on them like, yeah, me see married man. But I hope Buju don't ever do that. I hope he never does that. When I saw that crowd that attended Intimate Jamaica, I saw it this morning. Jabba posted the aerial view of the crowd. On stage posted the underground look at the crowd. When I saw that massive crowd that they pulled, I said, yo, what this is saying to major corporate entities is you could put your money behind this. You could bet on this brand, on the Gargamel brand, on the Beres Hammond brand, on the Taurus Riley brand, on the Marcia Griffiths brand. But of course, Buju Banton and Beres Hammond are the headliners for this. It's huge. Huge. Let me show you the picture. Thousands of people. And this was in Jamaica. So this man is showing you, like, I don't have to fly out for you to put me on a big stage. I'll have people fly in to come see me. And that's exactly what it was. Because a lot of the people that were there were people that actually flew into the country. You know what I'm saying? Huge, man. Sometimes you got to stand on something, you know? I don't know Buju already. Buju well militant. Buju, him not really fall for anything and go for anything. I noticed that there's some people are living in Buju's past. And life is funny like that. People will live in your past. People will live in your past. You're not living in your past enough. You done moved on from your past. You're building. You're a better person. You're trying to be a better person. None of that stuff is you anymore. Whatever it was that happened before. And people won't let it go. It's like them are living at your past. So shout out to Buju for not living in his past, even though we see people on social media still with the negative comments, still with the disrespect, still living in their past. Please understand that that's not who the man is. You see me? Your surgery is going to be successful, SouFLo. And Marie Salmon, thank you, family. I believe so as well. Look at this. Look at the crowd. That crowd look like when you poke an ant nest, right? This is Jamaica. This is Buju them. This is, I wish I could like make it bigger so you can see. I need to get a new phone for 2023 too. Before I put crack up, but look at that crowd. Massive. Massive. So big up to Intimate Jamaica. Shout out to Buju Banton, Beres Hammond, Marcia Griffiths. Marcia Griffiths was honored Lifetime Achievement Award, the Queen of Reggae type thing. She is, I can't say anything other than she is deserving of. You know what I mean? That's what Sting used to look like. Kaitai Jai. Hey, Kaitai Jai Empress, watch this, right? Popcaan showed up at this concert, this intimate concert, and performed with Beres Hammond their God is Love hit. And, you know, I see Popcaan show up at Sting. And that's the kind of star power that they actually needed at Sting. That's what Sting should have been like the Sting had the crowd because they were expecting certain things, but it didn't have the vibe. It didn't have the vibe. Philip Williams, manners and respect to you, my friend. Thank you. Philip says, big up yourself, SouFLo, years with tuning, and good luck with your surgery. Manners and respect, my brother, and thank you. I appreciate you greatly. Yeah. I'm missing Jamaica right now. I'm always missing Jamaica when we just come back, especially. Don't really, you know, when you feel like I don't really want to be here right now. Yeah, right now I feel like we need to book like get a couple tickets and get back. I feel like I need to do over. I went for a funeral, so there was some sadness to it, but it wasn't a crying kind of thing. You know, laid my grandfather to rest, but I still feel like I need a do over. I don't know why. That's just Jamaica does that to me. Anyways, Aidonia, Aidonia now and his wife. Aidonia performed at SANDZ. SANDZ is huge as well. SANDZ packed the stadium. Again, Sting, Sting need to take a look at SANDZ. SANDZ a dancehall something like what Sting should have been, right? Sting, this is Buju them last night for them crowd, huge. SANDZ is dancehall something, and yeah, they didn't match up. But anyhow, SANDZ, Aidonia brings out his wife on stage, and you know they just lost their son. So when he brought her out to honor her. See? He brought her out to honor her, and he said, Kimberly, like, you know, she had a warrior. She you haven't been smiling much lately, and I want to make you smile again. You have to laugh, not smile. And we lost our son, but we're gonna get through this. You know, God love us, Jamaica love us, so on and so forth. It was good to see them in good spirits and these things. That was Buju from last night. No more fat Buju. Buju gone back to the Buju where we know. Remember one time Buju come out, Buju did chunky and these things, a whole heap of starchy food. Buju back in the hills again, Buju back up on him, and he's on his team. Black Goddess Henry says, epic performance. That's all I'm hearing, and that's all I'm seeing. We see him live already, people. It's magical. Anytime he performs, it's magical. There's a few people that I can say that about. Beres Hammond is one of them. So to see Beres and Buju in the same place, that has got to be. Buju. So yeah, y'all can go see it. Y'all can go see it. Check out On Stage for it. Jamaica Observer also has it. The live performance. And you can see that. I wanted to show y'all a video this morning, but YouTube might strike this whole video if I showed you that video. Why them catch this Jamaican dancer over here though? I look upon that woman dress and using his phone to film under women, and he is now in police custody. Like I saw now start off the new year. All right, to the embarrassing self. So anyhow, Aidonia brought his wife out. Shout out to Aidonia and his wife. It's never easy losing a child. I haven't lost any children, praise God, but I have lost siblings, and I lost them at child age, right? And we see what parents go through when they do lose. So to see Aidonia out there doing his thing in his art form, powerful performance. Just go look up SANDZ, SANDZ, SANDZ Live, SANDZ Jamaica, or SANDZ Music Festival, Jamaica. It was at the stadium. The stadium is packed. And bring out Wifey, say a few words, and then him ask for your troops. Him say, give me one of them troops that way you give me when you're there at your house or something like that. And she give him troops, a kiss. And I say, yeah, she speaks his language or he speaks her language. It's good to see them like that. Young couple going through tragedy and sticking together and bonding together and there to uplift and hold each other through it and these things. Sometimes these things end marriages, Sometimes the people start blaming each other. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You did it, and all that kind of stuff. So big up to Aidonia. Shout out to him and his wifey. And of course, we're still sending out our condolences and some healing vibration towards them. See? January 1st, Conceal carry. The woman should have fought upon him. Dirty man that. Wait, what? Oh, the man that was with the video camera in camera up under the woman them. It's multiple surveillance video has this man doing it. And then me see him face. I'm gonna talk about it on a different video. I just wanted to show you all him out here. Okay, he's been arrested and he's like multiple. Let me see, Jamaican.
Again back in custody. Local 10 News reporter Alex Finney joins us live outside the Broward County Main Jail in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, she has the details on this latest arrest. Alex.
See, Mel.
Good afternoon, ladies. Yes, this was a really disturbing crime for you and our viewers. Remember, we covered it extensively back in September. Let's go to his mugshot now. Ciano Brown back in jail, the Broward jail, for returning to that North Lauderdale Walmart back in September, has been arrested again. Ciano Brown, again, back in custody. Local 10 News reporter Alex Finney joins us live outside the Broward County Main Jail in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, she has the details on this latest arrest.
Bro, wait. I seen the other videos. I have other videos. The other video shows him actually in Walmart going up under women, like strange women dresses and stuff. I didn't know he was arrested for it before. He was arrested for it before, and you went back to the same place again to do it again. Something wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. But again, it's one of us, and you're gonna hear that Jamaican stuff stuck again. I'm asking y'all to please stop embarrassing us on the world stage, because believe it or not, people always choose like the worst of the worst. They never look at like the first black woman to be two-star general at the U.S. Marine Corps, and she's a Jamaican woman. That's not how they judge us. They never judge us and say, oh, the mayor of so-and-so, or the mayor of Fort Lauderdale, or the mayor of this, or the Supreme Court judge elected of so-and-so is Jamaican. They don't use those to judge us. They use stuff like this to judge us. Police officer caught coming through the airport with drugs. Yep, start screening all them Jamaicans, because if the police officers are doing it, you know the people are doing it too. They're drug mules. They don't really like to work. Their women are going to the DR to get their bodies done at dolly season, and they use the worst of the worst. So when they see people like him now, right, out here walking around with your camera up on the people, this is America. This ain't Jamaica. This ain't Jamaica. You're definitely gonna get that predator charge. You're definitely gonna have to go register yourself if your papers are straight to stay here. Me hear people that say his papers are not good because he's a permanent resident, not a citizen. So he's probably looking at deportation. To be deported over something like that? Come on, man. Come on. But anyways, he should be in a cage. Dorothy T says he should be in a cage. I want to tell you the truth. You know, when I was younger, there's something that we used to do. And it wasn't only me. It wasn't only me. But confession. We used to take a piece of glass, right? And we would tie the piece of glass in between our shoelaces, in our shoelace. And then we would go stand up and talk to girl. And you know, a girl in them school uniform, long dress, but some of them used to wear some big bloomers and that, so you couldn't see nothing. So you stand up and we are talk to them, and while you're talking to them, you push a foot forward. And you push the foot forward and push push the foot forward, and the push gone up under them dress. And they standing there, because some girls used to stand up with them foot open. And they standing there, and you are look down while you are talk by your glass and see if you can see red panty or green panty or you don't know, say I don't mean one do it. Somehow in here used to do it too, right? But we did it. We did it. And I don't know. I think this brother have I think he thinks like this is school days in Jamaica. You can't cut. We are big people now, friend. You can't do that again. You can't do that again. And especially don't do it here. There's cameras everywhere, and I don't know if Jamaicans don't know it. So let me explain to you for 2023 quickly. Everywhere in the US is under cameras. You are not going to get away with anything here. You might get away once. That's because them not really come for you yet. They're putting evidence together. It's not because they didn't see you. Anything you do out a road in the US is on camera. Remember, I told you that. So be careful of what it is you're doing. Enough of we still feel like we can do some illegal stuff and get over with it until they have you like this. We're holding up some numbers like this, and everybody talking about you, blasted, disgraceful Jamaican. Watch out. On next one again. Until they hold you like that. Everybody feel like them can get to it until they hold you like this, right? Or have you in the back of some Walmart. All these stores have a command center control room that literally has about 100 and something camera upon it. You see in Walmart, when you go down the aisle, there's a camera watching you. When you turn left on the aisle, there's a camera that pick up that off angle. You turn right on the next aisle, there's another camera picking up that angle. Everywhere you go in there, a camera pick up an angle. So please just understand where you at, man, and stop the foolishness. And shout out to Jamaica. Me, I said Jamaica need more cameras, like for things like these. Them people here probably do them something here at Jamaica and still feel empowered, like they could still get away with this. Walk and push me phone, record up on that woman, and that's weird behavior. That's weird behavior. You need help. You need help. All right. Shout out to Georgia and Alabama. In Georgia and Alabama, you can now carry your weapon concealed, no permit needed. Just pick up a gun and just pack it and carry it. No permit needed. I want to tell some of you that please go get some training before you start. Just pick up a gun and carry it. Some guns have hairpin triggers and they fly off real quick. It's not the gun is going to just jump and shoot you. It's you're going to brush against a trigger that's extremely sensitive, and it'll give you about 3. Bang, bang, bang. So be careful what y'all doing, but do enjoy your freedoms. Okay, I do, but I have permit, but I do carry, and I encourage others to carry as well. It's better to have it and not need it than to really, really need it and you don't have it by you. Also, go get you some training before you end up kill yourself or kill somebody around you. But as of January 1st, the state of Alabama and Georgia no longer requires you to have a permit to conceal carry. You just pick up a gun and just put it in your clothes and walk one out the road. Jaja City, Jaja Town, them want to turn it in a cowboy town, yeah. And that I go on. All right. How we start the year off in Jamaica. Remember me telling you, this morning, not going to be here for long. I have appointments and these things, but I had to come sit in with you. How we start the year off. Dennis Carparts says no one should be walking around with one in the chamber unless you are a coward. Well, that's the thing. It's not unless you're a coward. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not willing to prove to anybody that I'm not a coward. That's why I didn't have one in the chamber and I had to select one in the chamber while he was shooting me. Ego will kill you. Ego will kill you. Go and get proper training for your firearm if you're going to carry your firearm so you know what you're doing when it's time to use it. That's all I'm going to say. Right? Don't worry about people I talk about unless you're a coward and all that. People said the same thing about fist fighting. People who carry guns or wussies because them freer than them can't fist fight. Well, hear what? How do you know that Kenny's mama didn't send him to karate school from Kenny was 6 years old until he was 26 years old? How do you know that Kenny isn't a certified 3rd degree black belt? How do you know that Kenny ain't about to break your neck with a 1, 2, 3, yeah, and you out here talking about, nah, forget guns. Come on, let's go. What's up? What's up? You a boxer? Are you a trained boxer? Are you a trained MMA fighter? Are you a grappler? Are you a martial artist? Are you a what? People will beat your head into the concrete out here, and there is no honor in fighting anymore. When I was growing up, we would fight. And when we were done fighting, somebody would say, all right, stop. Or even you in the fight could say, okay, done, I'm done. You win. And we end up dapping it up and we respect each other's strength. And sometimes we even became friends after because you know now that man's strength. I know I got a warrior beside me. I know if the caca hits the fan, he's a fighter and he's gonna fight. Hell, him fight me. Him beat me up already. Or me beat him up already, but he gave me a hell of a fight. So I know I said, you know, those days are gone. People knock you unconscious now. They want to stomp your head into the concrete, stomp you into a coma, all that other stuff. So no, I'm not throwing hands with nobody. When you see me, don't put no hands on me. I'm not your child. I have two grown-ass parents, and I'm a grown-ass man myself, and I got some heavy firepower on me. And if you go, I'm going to go, bah! Just like that. Bah! Just like that. I don't know what you were trying to do when you went, but I thought you were trying to kill me. Okay? So don't touch me in any way I didn't give you permission to touch me in. And I encourage other grown people as well. Keep your damn hands to yourself. Don't be out here. So I don't know why grown men think that they can leave their house this morning and, oh, today I'm gonna punch a nigga in his face. What's up? What's up? Who are you? Who are you? You think I came out this morning to take a beating from a next grown man? And who out here I'm supposed to be impressing? Oh, put away your gun and fight, SouFLo. For what? For what? So if I slip and fall, you can stump my face into the concrete. No honor. NASA. Me not in none of that. And I'm not encouraging any grown person to do that. We grown people. We not out here taking no blows. We got more productive, constructive stuff. We don't even carry ourselves in public as the kind of person that would garner that type of attention or draw that kind of energy to us. I don't stand on pride. I don't stand on ego when I'm out in the streets. I'm never too big to walk away. I'm always insightful. I'm paying attention. If I see stuff a little bit escalating, I'm the first one out. I'm not standing around to argue with anybody until it gets to where we got to fight. If it's a parking space and you think you got there before me, you can have it. I can walk from 6 more cars down to the same store. We're not about to fight in the parking lot over who got to the parking space first. And next thing you know, bow, bow. Y'all know what kind of climate we living in, right? Sometimes people draw this type of attention to themselves. Sometimes people draw this type of energy to themselves. And then in the end, it's coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm not that kind of guy. And I encourage you to not be that kind of guy as well, right? The Lord oppressors open his armory weapon of indignation. Jeremiah 20, verse 25. All right, sir. We're on the Bible verse then. I hear you. Dennis Carpart says 90% of gun accident with kids accidental death is because some coward had one in the chamber. Hey man, I see you love using the word coward, but whatever. If you have kids, lock your guns up. That's all. Lock your guns up and know where they're at, and lock it up in a way that the kids can't get to it. That's it. Also, train your children or teach them about these guns. Don't just hide it from them and make them curious so when they find it, they don't know what they're doing. I let my children hold mines, right? I have multiple of them. I let them hold it, make them hold a big rifle, them make them hold a handgun, them. I let them hold them, and I let them know that when the bullet flies from this thing, it's not going to bend a corner. It's not going to choose who not to hit and who to hit, and it's going to do catastrophic damage. Understand? Faces get blown completely off. I talk to my kids real, and that's what you need to do. Stop hiding stuff from them. You see these little white kids? They're holding the gun. Them a fire the gun. Them know how to hold the gun properly. They teach them the mechanics to firing properly and aiming and hitting a target, and you over here talking about how you're afraid. Because the stereotype, once you see a black person with a gun, ooh, that's criminal. That can't be for real. That can't be right. When you see a little white kid with a gun, oh my, they're teaching them from early how to use. That's wonderful. I like that. Well, let's change that narrative. Our kids can hold guns too. Our kids need to be educated about guns too. That's the problem. A lot of them are not educated about guns. It's spookism is what we deal with. And then they go find one and turn it around this way. And oh, look at this, bow, and blow off their own face. Them little white kids ain't doing that. They find that gun, they already know. Turn it that way. They already know. They don't bust it a couple of times already. Right? Anne Marie Summon says, teach them young so they know the dangers of it. Facts. Facts. It's just like sex. And we tell our kids, don't do it. It's not good. Don't do it. It's big people something alone. You tell them kids that? Don't do it. It's not good. Our kids aren't dumb. Our kids aren't dumb. I was watching a video. A young lady said, "Boy, I got away early. I'll admit it. I was hoeing because I didn't know what to do with myself. They always used to tell me it wasn't good, and I tried it. Man, you know how people talk. This is what the girl said. She said, you know how people talk about how, oh, my first time and it hurted and it didn't feel too good. She was like, nah, my first time I was like, where is the hurt? Where's the whatever? Like it felt so good. I just started doing it again and again and again, and I didn't even care who I was doing it with. She was like, I was just giving it away. I'm like, look at this little hoe talking. But she had a real message in it, right? She had a written now and then boom, she said boom, within her first year of losing her virginity, she was pregnant. And she was only what, 15 or 16. So she's a young single mom and all that. She wished somebody had told her that, yo, listen, this thing is really good. It could even be addictive. There's grown people out here that's losing everything they own behind that right there. They just want to hunch. They hunching. They stepping out of their marriage. They losing their whole family. They doing all kinds of stuff just for that. Listen, responsibilities comes with this. Huge responsibilities. Some of them you can't change it once it happens. Some of these diseases, there's no cure for them. Show them some pictures of a vagina that's leaking pus. Show them some pictures of a penis that is all sores around it. Let them know, say, yeah, the good grind, I gonna feel good, but this right here, this could happen too. And once this happens, you can't change it. There's no cure for it. Show them all them things there and tell them the truth. Give them the 100 truth and let them deal with the 100 truth. Right? You can catch something, you can breed early, you can, whatever it is. A life of poverty comes after because you have no qualifications. Now you're going to have to struggle and all this. You're going to blight yourself. Like, tell them the truth. Don't be over here telling them about it's bad, it's really bad. These kids ain't dumb. These children are not dumb. All right, so we have to stop underestimate their intelligence and actually start talking to them on that level. Plus, we live in an age now. This ain't when we did a come up family. We did have to read about it. And then we found our uncle's Playboy stash. And we're like, oh my. I mean, did find my uncle Playboy stash, you know, him come hide it down Moreover, that was part me they live. Carry Playboy stash come a country. Tie it up to, you know, if you see how it was tied up. The man have it tied 4 ways with you know, like when you rip a t-shirt or a piece of cloth and tie up him stash and hide it. I always been one of them curious kids. So me, I look everywhere in the house. Me want to see who hide what in ya. I know which part my grandmother used to hide all her money. Me never touch it. I just knew where it was at. I know where everything was at. Boom, me buck up on a Playboy stash one time. What is this? I must have been about 6. What is this? The first time me flip a page, so I see one big pum pum. I was like, blood fire! God, go kill me. Because the church was right across the street. Me in a youth fellowship at the church across the street from the house. And me not ready for them something yet. So me I flip page, you know. Blood fire. Me no unwrap it yet, you know. You see me unwrap me. Yo, my uncle tie up him something. He tie up. This the way, that the way there. Me take me time and pull out them, because I have to go tie it up back exactly how him did left it. See, I'm gonna find out, say, the boy find it something. So take me time and untie them, not day night, and pull it out. I'll never forget. Start go through them pages there. Oh, clot. Once, you know. And mind you, none of these women were black. So they didn't look like the women that were around me growing up. At least some white women that we are talking about early days, Playboy, right? So I'm like, are them something that white people do? Are them something that white women do? Oh my God, what the? Oh, what a big pum pum. Yo, We have to take with time and tie back and try remember how we tie it. That ain't them days. Them days gone. Them days is for laughter today, for memories. You see this? You see any child that has one of these? They have 24-hour unlimited access to real life blues movie, real chuckins agwan. Some back, right, that's up. And that you look up at them today I look fun these days. So when you come over there talking about, well, how old are you? 11. Okay, I think it's too early. But I want to talk to you about the birds and the bees, but not necessarily the birds and the bees, but humans and grown people and sexual. Your child is way ahead. They laughing. They like, what? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing, Dad. Really? That's what you want to? They don't see. Them see everything already. Them see everything already. You are talking about birds and bees. Them just don't watch six some. Three some. Them just don't watch six some. Big RG. Them just don't watch woman and donkey. Them just don't watch all kind of. You see this? It is the devil. This right. That's all. All right. And no matter how you try, I'm gonna put block on this and block on that on your phone. There's so many other ways. Like my son told me one time, I said, I'm fast. I'm fast. This me, I'm fast. I'm fast with it. Y'all can't get away with nothing. I'm onto everything. I see everything. One of my sons started laughing. He was like, Dad, you can't keep up. You really can't. Yeah. Now inside of myself, I'm hurt. So I'm like, mean I can't keep up. What are you to mean by me can't keep up? But me can't make him know, say me really can't keep up. So I'm like, what do you mean I can't keep up? I know. No, you don't. When they start naming apps that you have no friggin' idea what they're talking about, is when you realize you can't keep up. All right. So he like, I say, yep, I'll be on your Instagram, I'll be on your Snapchat, I'll be on your and my name out like 4, 5, 6, right? Of the prominent ones. They laugh. Nobody use those. That's for old people. We don't nobody goes on those. That's not what we use. Have you ever heard of so and so? I'm like, no. So you never heard of it? Name one next one. I'm like, no. Okay, you must have heard of it. I'm like, no. Okay, I told you can't keep up. Mother, hey. So you can't keep up. So telling you them the truth, right? Tell them the truth, give them the raw truth from early and make them sort it out, or be there to help them sort it out. But yeah, they're way ahead of us. We can't keep up. A calculator app hiding the. May I tell you, Cartaja Empress. It is what it is. So guns, normalize letting our children know about it. If you have them, train them with it, or at least let them hold it, teach them how it get loaded, select it, this, that, break it down, clean it, whatever. Teach them and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, this right here take lives. If you use this irresponsibly, there's no going back. Same thing for the sex thing. Talk to them the same way. Don't come with that birds and the bees stuff. It's not 1960 something or 70 something or 80 something. We're in 2023, modern times. All right. Lulu Ridges says, therein lies the problem. The proverbial birds and the bees have nothing to do with phone app. Yeah, you birds and bees, today's kids. They know about birds and bees. They know that once you say birds and bees, you're saying some stuff that your grandparents said. They're going to laugh. They're going to laugh. All right, so how we started out this year in Jamaica now. We ended 2023, right? Just for a shocker, we ended 2023 with almost 1,500 murders. 1,500 Jamaicans murdered is how we ended 2022. How we started 2023 on New Year's Day, triple murder. Also, within 24 hours, 40-something illegal guns and ammunition. So what does that tell you? That tells you that things ain't going to get much better. And it also tells you that the people them don't really care about this 15 years minimum stuff with their gun. There's no way you should catch so many already in a 24-hour period. 40 something. Was not thinking, if I get caught with this, it's 15 years minimum. I think Jamaica is now headed to a place where there's definitely going to be an overcrowding. Now, there was already overcrowding, but now there's going to be really, really overcrowding in the penal system, in the lockup facilities, just because of that one right there. Because them not put on them gun. They're not putting down the gun. Legalize the guns in Jamaica. Yes, I agree with that, Dennis. Not only legal, the guns in Jamaica are legal. It's the permit is the problem. The permit is the problem. A lot of people don't have any criminal records and they're not allowed to carry arms to protect themselves. Now, if you ask me, I call that disarming the citizens and arming the criminals by design. It has to be by design. Has to be by design. In a state like Georgia, Alabama, where they now say you don't even need a permit to carry conceal, long as you don't have a felony on your record. Now, if you have a felony on your record and you put a gun inside your clothes and carry it, and you get caught with it, you will be treated as how the law goes. There's no break for you. You're still committing that crime. However, for the people who used to worry about, I have to go get a permit and pay a fee, and then when my permit expires, I have to renew it, and they don't have to worry about that anymore. You're a citizen or permanent resident, and you have the right to arm yourself, put it in your clothes, walk around with it. Somebody threatens your life in a manner where you feel like I'm about to lose my life or be maimed for the rest of my life. You pull it out and you defend yourself with it. Stand in court. The law will stand behind you and you're good. To give citizens that kind of power, I could tell you a couple of things that's not going to happen. I bet you home invasions and all that stuff goes down. Because criminals always had guns. But now criminals know that, hell, everybody around here got one too. Everybody around here got one too. In my area that I live in, ain't no home breaking in stuff going on around here. I mean, people have a whole lot of cameras and all that stuff. But besides that, they packing firepower around here. They packing serious firepower around here. Somebody will shoot you off their lawn back down the street around here. So you choose something else to do, and we don't worry about those types of crimes. Matter of fact, crime is so low here, if you run a red light, you'll probably see like 10 police cars behind you because them don't have nothing else to do. And they have to keep their jobs, else they're going to start sending them to different places in Florida. So they're trying to keep their jobs around here. So, you know, they answer. I walked into my house the other day. Actually, Wifey walked into the house the other day. Couldn't remember the lock-off code for the alarm. Two tools, police at our house. So, you know, we have these types of securities that I'm saying you can have these in Jamaica as well. But the gun thing in Jamaica now, I see it as by design, disarming the citizens while giving criminals, you know, the right. Go ahead. You're the ones with the guns. Run the place. You ain't running the place here. But think this a trap for my black people, bro. Shaka said. Oh, with all of them, yeah, bro, Shaka. Because guess what's gonna happen now? And it's very good that you said that. What I think is gonna happen now is dummies are going to forget that they already have a criminal record and they're already a felon, and they're going to start carrying concealed. And you know, concealed supposed to be concealed. It means nobody sees it. It's concealed. But some people like to let everybody know that I'm carrying a concealed. So they wear some tight clothes with a gun printout. That's not concealed. It's important to go do these gun classes as well, right? I learned that in these gun classes. If you're in your vehicle and I'm driving by and you have your Matic sit on passenger seat, front seat, and I'm driving in a higher vehicle, I'm in an SUV, I look down, I see it in your car, I can call 911, and then I'll fall back in traffic and be like, yeah, there's this car, there's a blue Toyota Axio out here, license plate XYZW32. We're traveling down Eastern 27th. It just made a right at the intersection of 27th and Clarkson. Yes, there's a AR-15 sitting on the front seat with a clip hanging out of it, and I just saw it. Before you know it, oh, woo! And they want to know that wasn't concealed. So even if you have a concealed permit, you must remember that it's supposed to be concealed. It's not open carry, it's concealed. And you're doing an open carry. A lot of our people are going to get in trouble for that. They're going to forget that they have records and they're going to start carrying and do the open carry, conceal, cross line stuff and get caught up. Watch and see. But for those of you who live in these areas, you don't have to worry about doing the whole paperwork and stuff. Florida hasn't done it yet. We still have to go get our permits. We still have to go get our permits to carry. And I have mine. I thought I had it on me just now, but I don't. It's not in my pocket. But I have mine. I was going to show you what it looks like. Right? I'm going to make sure I'm carry mine, make sure and not only that, if you're from the state of Florida and you do have a permit, you can actually travel to other states. I travel a lot on the road, drive. I can travel to other states with my stuff, being that I'm traveling. And if I get caught with it in other states, I'm still good, being that I'm traveling. They'll understand that you're traveling, you're passing through. But if I move to another state that requires, and I don't have it, I can't just go there and pick up a gun and say, oh, I have a carry permit from Florida, so I'm carrying in this state. I'll go to prison for that too. So you have to understand the laws and how they work and all that other stuff, right? Yeah. With that, that's where we're at. JamaicanTV.com says the gun laws are new and soon it will catch on. Enough people will start feeling the prison squeeze. I think T23 will have under 1K. You think in 2023 the murder rate will be under 1K? I don't think so. I think we're still going to be killing. We're just going to be stabbing and chopping now. I don't know if y'all saw the video, the incident that happened out of Burger King. I think it was a Burger King where the guys were fighting. Man, that video was cringy watching it. And it's funny because, you know, these platforms, they will ban us for posting certain things, even for putting certain wording at the heading of our video. They'll tell you that video is not good, it's not monetizable, but they let these videos run where you're actually seeing brothers killing each other like on camera in real time. Weird. But I was watching a video out of Jamaica recently, which a lot of you might have seen, and it was a fight that they had coming out of a Burger King. And boy, knife a fling, machete a chop, and before you know it, yeah, Sita won't show you the whole thing though. No gun. I'm not going to show any more of that because what he was trying to do was really kick him down on the ground so he can chop him. And people are begging and they're like, okay, now when it's done, no man, Jesus. Even the brother will hold on upon the hand, will have the machete. He might try to talk sense into the boy where both he kill him, you know, he might beg him, you know. And he might say, yo, brother, John was star, but hey, two of them ended up dead. I ended up watching the whole video. Y'all can see it. They still have it out there on Instagram. Ended up watching the whole video. And I can tell when one of them got stabbed. And I'm following him throughout the video. And somebody showed the extended part of the video, and him sit down. You know, the same brethren them that was encouraging you to fight are now the same ones that are saying, Ross, Clad, Star, yo, G, nah, I'm breathe, you know, yo, me could rush him go to hospital, no, and yo, I'm encouraging my brothers, man, come out of the foolishness. Come out of the foolishness. Ego make a lot of people get killed. Ego make a lot of people kill. Come out of the foolishness. And either way you take it, it's a loss. You stab somebody to death over foolishness, you lost. Them lost. They stay around to provoke you long enough to get stabbed over foolishness, they lost. You lost, they lost. It's all losses. Ain't nobody winning. Come out of the foolishness. If you don't survive it and get some prison time, you're maimed. Come on, don't stab out your eye, stab out your lungs and collapse it, stab out this, like chop you off, chop off finger, chop off, maim yourself for life, or just blight up your life. For what? For what? There's so much good life out here to live. I wish I could just like give that thought process to all my brothers out there and my sisters out there that's destroying themselves. You know, there's so much good life out here for live. When I wake up, I'm going to breathe deep. And I look around like I was in Jamaica recently. And I say, you know, I wake up early in the morning when I'm in Jamaica, right? I'm going to roll up a little thing, I'm going to go outside. And I'm basking in the ambience of being, or I go outside late in the night. I mean, I look around, I mean, I see like the lights in the hills and the air so crispy. And, you know, the warmth. Jamaica have a thing about the water there. Like, the water always warm. It's not like here in the US where you're like, okay, the day is hot, but the water is cold. No, in Jamaica, the water is like always warm. People get up and go swim in the morning time, beach, and these kind of things. And I find myself just saying, thank you, God, just thank you, God, just thank you, God, just over and over, just thank you, God, to be here now, present, in this moment, just enjoying this life. Because I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Some only need for change. And no, I don't think the murder rate is going to fall because we started the year out with a triple murder. So it's not going to fall, and the prisons are going to be overcrowded. We're still gonna. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. And when they make the guns so illegal that you could get 15 years just by being caught with one that's not registered to you, the man them gonna say, "Frigate, me not carry no gun, but a boy I gonna get stabbed up, a girl I gonna get chopped up." And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revert back to stabbing up and chopping up. Because see, the end goal in our mind is to kill and destroy each other. And since we can't do it easily with the gun anymore, let's go to the blade. Right? Audrey Wright said there's nothing like watching the sunrise when you're there yard. We're telling them I get some boom draw. I'm gonna tell you the story again. I get some boom draw when I was in Westmoreland one time, or last year. Roll up and go outside early. That's my thing. I go outside early before everybody come up. So sun barely come up, right? So you're watching the sun rise, and when the sun rises in Jamaica, it's like has this like orange glow to it, especially if the day is gonna be hot. It's a beautiful thing, and you can watch the sun come up. We take about 2 draw for the boom draw, my friend. I'm stuck. I'm there. I look upon the sun come up. I mean, I said, you know, it's like it's pulling me in. I'm saying the sun is bright. And it looks so close, like I could touch it. So I talk to myself, you know, the thing done out and everything. So then I said to myself, so, oh, it looks so close. It look like it's like right there. It look like it's almost hanging off the lamp post. I did it for about a good almost 10 minutes. Basking in the ambience. It's a blood fire. You know, say the street light me there I stare upon for about the last 10 minutes. Shake myself like this and say, yo, go inside, go drink some water or a cup of tea or put a whole heap of sugar in it or something, brother. Cause and the street light, you turn up here and look upon for the last 10 minutes, the street light. Me there I look upon and talk about the sun is coming up and it's so beautiful. Oh, it looks so close. You don't see this in America. Sun never looks so close like you can't touch it. So, blood clean. Yo, for the rest of the time, I did it. Me cut me eye past the weed. Every time I see the weed to me, me want to go find something else. Me drink two of them Magnum here and go. But, yo, some bone drop, put some whole heap of sugar in that tea there. You don't see this in America. Look like you can't touch it. Me, I have to laugh after myself. I laugh like a madman one time I realized what I was outside doing that early in the morning. Yo, so let me say, ganja is like, listen, I'm a big advocate. They say ganja is like some destructive thing. Nah, that thing destroy people when them start mix foolishness with it. That thing destroy people when that thing then make you if you and somebody is like, yo, man, freak up that boy there, I'm a mad no blood. Yo, give him a gun. You strap a gun there. Hold on there. But I know something now bother with all that foolishness there. I feel like me I relax myself right there, so still a whole of vibes, you know. Wildlife beautiful, man. You're a bird them sound loud. The one they sing. The one I think the one they are the lead singer for your group, yeah. Yeah. But I think you ever so read that you find the one bird that's hidden in all the bushes where tweet from morning and nobody can see him. I bet you find a bird there. Yeah, them zoom in all your vision get better. See ya. Where that sound there come from? I know a bird there sing out him heart. It sound good, it sound good, it sound good, it sound bing right there. And then you start stare upon him whole day. You're like, him are the lead singer for the choir, you know. Yeah, and when the rest of the members them they come here, the background backup singer them and oh in know. Yo, man, I kill people and mash up. That's not ganja not carry that kind of vibration there. And then people I'll mix up them, crush this and put this, mix this with that, and then mad people them mad something. Anytime you see them at yard, you man, everything Iron Man. You're good. The only other thing you're gonna do after that, you see, is like this. Fire. One piece of roast breadfruit right now, fry over with some ackee or saltfish. I don't know. Yeah. After that, nobody have no sorrel around here. Yeah, we want some good sorrel at Christmas time, you know. I know Christmas. I want to the day. Blood clean. And New Year's, marathon. Yeah, I 2-day treat. You you don't have no time for them foolishness that, and you always thinking up. You always thinking, you know, so that don't really make sense. Though. No, it don't really make sense still. What Bob Marley said about it. Bob Marley said, ganja is only a big deal for people who are really indulging in it, you know, for people who get a bad reputation and these things. But see, for those who indulge in it, it's like it give you a chance to go in yourself and to see yourself and to talk to yourself, reason with yourself, and these kind of things. And you know, like put everything out there and just go through it slowly and look and match up the thing properly. So that really don't make no sense. Even you start looking into yourself, you're like, when did I argue about that for? That never necessary. Could I left that alone, man? Raise up my blood pressure and all that over that small. All over here, so now. Yeah. I just love where I deal with, you know, I just love. Yo, them say that's why Rasta couldn't, if no big Armageddon, big fight start out, that's why Rasta not gonna be able to be too beneficial because the whole of Rasta them go up there. Why would I know them something that's still in a Rasta? Watch out. I yard to the hills. You see it? Yeah, man, them stay down there and kill off the whole of themselves. I go in isolation. Yes, all Emmanuel I none of them thing there. Look on them down there to get bloody. Take with themselves. Them not come down and come fight out nothing with you. They don't have time. And the ganja will not allow them to do it either. Your body does start move different. You know? I heard an artist say that one of his best advice from Buju was not to be everywhere in the entertainment world. People will tired of you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I hope Buju, well, not hope. I kind of know that Buju knows that. But I hope him keep it just like that. He definitely is a treasure, a national treasure. Them no give him accolades because, you know, whatever is associated with whatever. But like I said in the beginning, some people live in your past. You know, there's people out there who are still talking about you, about the person you were way back when, and you don't even remember half of that the person that from way back when, and that's all they remember you as. You know what I'm saying? So that's how life go. Life is funny like that. When people are, yo, the boy that when him youth and him, you're like, what? Me? When? Don't have to like drag your memory. So stop living in other people's past and allow people to leave their past. Unless them past was just so nasty and derogatory that it needs to be remembered. Like all some child molester man and them man there, yeah. Them for them past should never be forgotten. It should be on the front street and front page all the time. That's true? But we make mistakes, we're all humans. Good morning, SouFLo. Happy New Year to you and the family. May God bless you always. Manners and respect, Karen Austin, and the same to you and yours. Tataja Empress said 20 years ago. DMAC, Putin want a spliff. Calm down. Yeah. If him didn't have a spliff, them wouldn't have invade Ukraine, my friend. Would have said, oh. Wait, boom, this. This one came from Jamaica. Hold on. we not going into get me their leader on the line. We could talk this out. We're not going into get me some food too. I feel like having a Ukrainian dish today. Like it wouldn't in all that. It wouldn't in all that. He would want a Ukrainian dish. Try figure out how them food tastes. Probably try a few Ukrainian girls, cause you know I'm powerful and rich and thing. So I can order a few Ukrainian girls. These kind of things. Girls have to pick me. So I can order a few Ukrainian women. We need to stop selling something that big man I talk about I'm somebody's boyfriend. Your past boy long time, my friend. Big woman out about I have a boyfriend. You 40-something years old, you have no boyfriend. You have a big tough back man. You have a man. You have a man and you're somebody's woman. But I'm his girlfriend. Girl. So we need to put those things in context as well. Not no girl and boy about us. I will pick them there. I will grand pick them there. That's true? All right. You listen what? Listen. We're going to end it right here. So this morning, make sure your New Year's resolution is intact. Some people are recycling the same New Year's resolution about 5 years straight now and still haven't figured it out how to actually materialize it. Lulu Ridges says freedom of speech. Hey, you know what? End of the day, it's all comedy. Call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. If you are big 40-something-year-old and you want to say you're somebody's girlfriend, then go right ahead. The world doesn't see you as a girl though, but go right ahead. I'm just saying. If you want to call yourself a fruit tree or a banana tree or a yam root, you're a donkey. I don't care. Go ahead. I'll respect it. Whatever you call yourself is what I'm calling you. I respect it. I flow like water. I not with nobody. That you say. What you say name again? You say me if call you donkey. All right, donkey. Woo! Donkey. I'm saying if you call him, daddy. Yeah. Over here, so. Yeah. Donkey. Yeah. we no resistance this year. No resistance. If you say so, I saw. Big up on yourself. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Beloved. Start the year out good, uplifting vibration. Let's keep it that way all 2023. You know, I say life is short, people. All when you live till you're 99, life still short. I saw some old people tell me, them say, I don't know how I got to 99. And I lived all those years. I mean, I remember doing all those things, but it still feels like it went by like this. All right. Appreciate life. Live. Be on the up and up. Cut out the negativity out of your circle. And let's get healthy. Let's stay healthy. And let's enjoy each other's company. All right. Blessed love. Talk to you tomorrow morning, right? That's a God spare my life. on Morning Thoughts. Wednesday, I'll probably not be here because I'll be on the road heading back to Georgia and then back and forth thing. But we'll catch up. All right. Peace.